Hello, hi, my name is Jess Marie. Welcome to yesterday's Coffee Grounds, where I've taken a little bit of a break and I'm so happy to be back and getting my voice flowing first thing in the morning. Girl is looking tired though. I am partly doing this to myself, not as a punishment or anything like that, but I'm working on getting up at 6 in the morning, and that means trying to adjust my nighttime routine. But really, my morning routine is so important to me to get that good start of the day. Have my cup of coffee. You can put the most basic things on your morning routine. Um, One of the things that I have on mine is drink a cup of coffee. Enjoy your cup of coffee. And that is so important. I usually have 2 cups of coffee because, warm cup of love first thing in the morning just really is so good for the soul. It is so good for the soul. But so last week I was getting up at 7, this week 6:30, but my little man is sick right now, so he kind of wakes up at the same time and I got to put him back to sleep. So 6:30 isn't really working the way that I want it to. But yeah, I'm hopefully going to start childcare soon and what they would call a nanny. So I'm hoping 3 days a week. And then, yeah, so I just want to make sure that I'm still getting my time in the morning to set myself up for success throughout the day, to prime my body. So having that cup of coffee, having that sip of warmth and just feeling it to the core and really enjoying it. Not just having a cup of coffee because I think it's going to give me energy, but really just picking out a mug, having a mug that it's like, okay, what am I feeling today? What color do I need to really radiate? So a lot of times lately I've been using our red mug. Today I'm like, oh my gosh, I haven't used this mug since we got here, and it's because it's a little bit cracked and I always get concerned it's gonna break. This is the last gift my grandma got me before she had passed, so it's extra special to me. Her and I are both sunflower ladies. I never realized this until my mom and I were packing up her home, is that I love sunflowers so much because I was embedded with that memory, because she had sunflowers all over her house. My grandma is a diva. I love her so much. And she she had everything that all matched. She had all her mugs were from Hawaii, and they were all just like smaller than this, just like that classic mug that if you wanted to do merch or something like that, it would be one of those like white style mugs. And she had all these mugs from Hawaii. They were all the same height, and it was all just like laid out perfectly. And throughout the house, she had things that she loved, things that were all in theme. Everything had somewhat of a meaning or a connection to her. So there was a lot of sunflowers around the house and there was a lot of turtles around the house. This theme kind of blended throughout and just morphed throughout the house. And things like ocean references to kind of tie into the turtle. She was very connected to turtle. I received a bracelet the other day. It fell off during my sleep. I kept it on my ankle. I received a bracelet the other day from someone at work. He was giving them out to the staff, and he gave me the turtle, and I was like, oh my gosh. And he's from Mexico, and he was telling me that the turtle is a really strong reference. It's a really it's like tortil in Mexican, Spanish, sorry. And I was like, oh my gosh, like the fact that you gave me the turtle is just really symbolic, and it just brings me closer to my grandma again. And you can't go in our house without seeing something of reference to her. There's actually nothing right now in this little area. I don't think. No. Nothing in this little area. But yeah, I love you, Grandma. And I know that you're here with me in spirit. Oh, I'm wearing her ring. Okay, so there it is. So, where was I going with that? I don't know where I was going with that. We were talking about morning routines nonetheless. And yeah, just having that warm cup of love, journaling for me. Oh, we're talking about mugs, the importance of mugs, having like a favorite mug to go to, like a go-to mug, or just a variety of mugs, because you never know what you're feeling in the morning. You never know what you're gonna need to just like visually start your day. And today, because it's been raining, I needed my little sunflower mug. So there we go. And yeah, just like the step of blending my coffee, because I've been loving bullet coffee, because I usually have put just cream in my coffee, but now I put this, it's like a little mushroom mix and then a little bit of grass-fed butter. Put both those in my coffee, blend it up, and I love that froth, but I want to get a hand blender so it's not as loud and obnoxious in the morning. So I got that, and then I write in my journal. I try to do at least one page. Well, I usually always do one page. Today I did 2 pages, writing in my journal, just information dump. And one of the things I wrote about today was how I used to do a lot of creative writing, and that was more when I was going out a lot more. Like I would be waiting for the bus, or I would be sometimes in this, sometimes in the staff room, or I'd have little pockets of time, like waiting in the doctor's office, and I would creatively write about what was going on. If you ever hear Bob Dylan's Subterranean Homesick Blues, listen to the words, and it's just like, does this make sense? Johnny's in the basement mixing up the medicine. I'm on the pavement thinking about the government. Look out, kid, something you did. God knows what, but you're doing it again. It's just kind of like, that was actually a really fluid part, but jump down a manhole. It's just like, it doesn't really make sense. And that's kind of how my creative writing worked, where it was poetic, or I was really inspired by Allen Ginsberg and the way that he had a style of writing. And he's from the 60s as well, and just like that flow that he had, I was really inspired by that. So I had a lot of different creative references that I almost mimicked. We always inspire our art after somebody else. We have people that we inspire and hear that sound and enjoy that sound and want to recreate that sound, or writing or style, whatever it may be, right? So right now I think I just need that emotional release, that connection to something, and there's not a lot of people in my life right now where I want to talk about my personal life with. So I'd rather just put it out in my journal and have that in there, because for me, just getting that out first thing in the morning, releasing that, allows me to then work going into my exercise, my movement priming of the day. So getting all the joints, so important. I always do my shoulder rollbacks. It's so good just to get blood flowing in here, especially depending on how you sleep. It just gets the shoulders rolled back, and moving the hip joints, getting everything moving so that throughout the day you're a little bit more fluid, right? You get that body moving, you get the brain moving, getting everything activated first thing in the morning. And you can say the same thing about coffee. If you don't drink coffee, just like something that is a ritual in a sense, something that is going to make you feel good inside, connect you, ground you, energize you, whatever you need first thing in the morning. And you can do whatever you want first thing in the morning, but I do see such value in having a morning routine. And I'm not really a business person, or I do have goals, but I'm not a goal-oriented person. But I do find that just my basic day-to-day life, because I am usually at home all day with my son, that it makes such a difference just to have that time for me, to ground me, to set me up for success throughout the day, whatever that may be. And it could be as simple as not losing my temper, or having more patience. Not that I really lose my temper, but there are times where it's like, oh my goodness, like I've cleaned this up so many times, or something broke and then another thing broke, and it's just like, or I just cleaned something and things just aren't kind of flowing in the way out of my control kind of deal. And we all get like that. We all have moments of, we cannot be patient all the time. We cannot be grounded or zen, balanced all the time. So I find that this really helps me. Okay, anything that comes up through the day, it's okay. It's okay. You know, it's all just stuff at the end of the day. And just having that morning routine, and this is part of it, is just having a small verbal communication and allowing my thoughts to flow freely. And for the few people who view my videos, thank you so much. And it makes me feel so warm, and yeah, I am going to get back into the practice of filming again every day. Like I said, I just needed a couple days for myself with the cold weather coming. We had fall equinox on Friday. Today's Tuesday. So making sure that my family and I, we all have immune boosting things in our system, and that we're taking our medicines every day just to make sure that the body is balanced. And yeah, so that's where I'm at. So thank you so much for listening. My name is Jess, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Not to tell you what to do, but I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.